Accidentally banned again and again. Really embarrassing. But in the past 2 days, in the process of eating melons, I can see through the new gameplay. In addition to Ace Troopers, the most popular recently, there are Tencent's opening suspense short drama Beginning, the first S Plus in 2022, and also the first Mirror, Twin Cities of Xianxia 101 Seconds. At the same time, there are also The Mist Theater and Gold Rush where the living space has been squeezed out. That's all. I also forgot the works such as The Big Drama, Have That You in This Life that was simultaneously broadcast on CCTV. It's too lively. And chasing dramas will take people off. Why do netizens feel rebellious against too many hot searches for The Beginning? How exaggerated. The hot search only has 50 seats. And The Beginning can occupy more than 30 at the peak. That is, more than half of the hot search is the content of this show. And other works will basically be given by this model. Submerged. Some people complained. And now the fighting landlord mode has been turned on to play hot searches. The mode of string, pair, plain, 4 with 2. And finally, the fried CP. When I saw this complain, it was quite funny. Of course, The Beginning can expose such a large degree of discussion. First of all, thanks to the theme. Domestic dramas with recurring themes. Especially excellent domestic dramas. Are not many. Most people see it and think that fresh themes are good. However, I found no. I don't know if there are too many platforms for drama propaganda, which leads to too scattered. Or it is affected by the liveliness of the hot search surface. And the feedback data cannot be perfected all. Showing that the whole platform has reached the top, the situation that started up, on the contrary, showed exhaustion after the heat. There is the most popular Weibo, but not the most popular in Moyan. The first in discussion, but not the first in the whole network index. The first in broadcast volume, but not in the first in popularity. There is always a place to owe a little heat. So, to sum up, whether it is the industry or the big players, they are very concerned about data feedback. Those who are clamoring to say that data is useless are actually very concerned about data. However, there are some dramas that can be popular with few fans. Hi, the subject matter is good, forming a natural degree of discussion. There are few fans. And the drama is also very unpopular. So it is basically difficult to survive. There are fans who are popular. And they also form their own publicity tips. It can also make the play successful. Recently, Xiao Zhan's data fans have appeared frequently. Not only did they have a high degree of discussion, but also those big black coals, who used to black Xiao Zhan were dispatched. It is conceivable that this should be a good time. And this one, how coincidental it is. We know that Xiao Zhan's data is really scary. This has to be said. Why Xiao Zhan's data has gone so long? It is still a very troublesome question. Broadcasting a work on the whole platform is regarded as the lowest audience. And the military theme, Ace Troops, still broke out. His own style. Now everyone knows Gu Yiye. Since Xiao Zhan's Chen Qingling, the data has begun to rise. Even the nuclear explosion level digital event did not let Xiao Zhan fall, but turned the nihilistic and ethereal thing of data into a representation. The display shows that the entire platform has no shortcomings. As long as some Xiao Zhans are the first. The first is still the cliff-like lead. In 2019, big data came out naturally and started to rise. It will continue to lead in 2020 and break countless records in 2021. Whether it is personal super talk breaking 500 million, or short video platform breaking 90 billion, and the ability to carry goods. There is no one. The short board. This is already a big one. What's interesting? Now I have started to play without Xiao Zhan. I believe that more than the author has seen this kind of inventory, and will exclude Xiao Zhan's works. For example, if you count the domestic dramas with more than 100 0.000 ratings on Douban TV series in 2021. Whether it is in the order of ratings or the number of people. Some bloggers will exclude Dolua Dalu. If you count the number of broadcasts in the past 5 years. Take an inventory of one. Fan film and television dramas will always replace the word Xiao Zhan with an asterisk. It is a common thing to play without Xiao Zhan. Xiao Zhan's dominance has reached the point of exaggeration. Wherever he goes, not only does it appear like a cliff, but his personal performance can exceed the sum of everyone after the second ranking, such as the selection of Weibo Night King and recommended works of the year. These are, to put it bluntly, how does this let others play? However, the coincidence of Xiao Zhan's data fans came on the last day of the VIP conclusion of Ace Trooper. This is a fan with as many as 300,000 fans, mainly based on Xiao Zhan's data. If he can be targeted, it means that he has done a good job. Some netizens anonymously broke the news on the platform. Inside news. Take away an influential person. Head fans? 3W. My God. This is enough. Let's put aside the matter of using Xiao Zhan's traffic to make money. There are still 1,000 hamlets in the eyes of 1,000 people. Let alone a complex type of fans. It is impossible to achieve a unified standard. Because everyone has a heart. He has his own standards and thinks he is justified. In word, those who black Xiao Zhan actually rely on eating black traffic. And the host who supports Xiao Zhan's fire, Cheng Jieshua, is also good. But there is one thing to say. The world thinks that fans insist on making data for idols with their passion. This is really not something that ordinary people can insist on. The intensity of retweeting and commenting on one platform alone may exceed the normal working hours of 8 hours. The sense of urgency you bring is not easy to operate. Do it yourself. Let's talk about hot topics. And write original copy continuously. It's more tiring than writing long texts. You can't boast. You have to output content. This is just a topic. It's not something that can be sustained with passion. But in the ban. Because there are too many short videos related to Ace Army. I have to say that Ace Army has begun to show a trailing effect. And even CCTV Channel 7 has the name Ace Army. The scene? Although it is a popular science of the weapons and equipment in the play. These are all signs of out of the circle. I also read the famous saying of Professor Xiao Zhan again. Dignity is only above the sword's edge. Truth is only within the range of cannons. And strength is always the basis for maintaining justice. In the same way. For actors. Apart from data. The premise of survival must be the work. As long as the work has a good foundation, anyone can become the data provider. And the convincing one can become the data provider. Spectators who don't go. Actors only need to speak with their works. And acting skills are always the basis for maintaining actors. And the rest is enough for the world to comment.